Don't mind my nail. Don't mind my nail. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Disclaimer, first of all, I'm sick, so if I sound funny, that's why. And second, don't mind my nail. Like, I broke my whole nail off. And then I broke this one too. But mind your business, because I'm going to get right. So, I'm back with another video. This is going to be a story time. Yes, I've been saying I was going to do it, but I didn't. But, okay, here it is. So, just a quick update. I had a couple questions to answer. One of them was, where am I from? I'm from Hallandale Beach, Florida. A lot of people don't know where that is. It's right outside of Miami. It's a small town, but yeah, Hallandale Beach, Florida. Second question was, why am I so fine? I don't know, honey. God bless my mama and my daddy, and I think God also knew that if he gave my mama an ugly child, and anybody was to talk about that child, my mama would go slap ass the fuck off. My mama does not play. So I think he wanted to spare a couple lives too. Last question I believe I had was, how do you know it's time to film and what do you do in preparation? I don't do nothing. I just pull out my phone and be like, damn, it's time for me to make a video. Let's get it cracking. I kind of get fined a little bit, but that's really it. So let's get right into this story time. So this story time is about the time I caught my ex cheating. Caught him in person. Like, do you not know? Okay, let's just get into the story. So this was, I want to say, Christmas night. I was 19 at the time. This was 2000. I don't know how old I am, y'all. So this was like, I'm not telling y'all the year because then y'all gonna know my age. Anyway, so mind y'all, I got these cute blinged out socks from Amazon. They so dope. They was only like $9. But anyway. So I was, we were celebrating at my cousin's house, having a good time, a grand old time, like enjoying life, like lit. And this was about to be basically like my last little bit of free time before I left to move to Tallahassee, which is where I'm currently at for school. So it was like, okay, it's December. I'm leaving in January to go to Tallahassee. Like, I want to spend this little bit of time that I have with my man. Like, I want to be around him. Like, I love him. Mind you, we had planned on getting married, getting matching tattoos, like the works. Like, it was crazy. So I'm like, okay. I convinced my uncle to let me use his car, because at the time I didn't have a car, to go pick up my boyfriend and bring my boyfriend back to my family's house where we was like having drinks, living. One, my uncle is not too fond of me having boyfriends, like regardless of my age. Even right now, I'm grown as hell and he does not fuck off. So I'm just like, okay, let me go pick this nigga up because I love him. I miss him, blah, blah, blah. So I called him in advance and I'm like, hey, my family's doing something tonight. I'm going to come get you so we can spend time together. You can spend time with my family. And, that way everybody be well acquainted. So when it comes time to visit me in Tallahassee, you could just hop in the car with them and come on a road trips type stuff. Like I'm thinking ahead, basically trying to be progressive. So then I call him, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm about to be on my way. He's like, okay, everything's normal. Like, it's nothing going on. Like, everything just seems good. Everything just seems normal. It's like, I'm about to see my man. Like, I'm about to be with my man. I'm about to spend time with my man. Like, anybody that know me, when I get in a relationship, like, oh my God. Like, I love having a boyfriend. Like, who wouldn't want to be in love with me? I think I'm just meant to be with somebody, because when I'm single, I be having fun, but it's like, I don't know. When I have a man, I'm like a totally different person. Like, I love doing stuff for my man. Like, I just love to be around my man, cooking, cleaning, all that, submissive, like, all that type of stuff. Okay, so back to the story. So, okay, so I'm on my way. I'm already on the road. Mind you, I'm coming from Broward County, like, maybe, like, the Carver Ranches area, maybe, near 441, to Opelika in Miami. Anybody that's from there, y'all know what the distance is. So I call him at this point, I'm passing the stadium. So I'm like calling. He not answering the phone. So I'm like, I just got off the phone with this nigga, and I just told him that I was coming to get him. Like, fuck is he doing? Like, why the fuck is he not answering the phone? Now I feel like you playing with me, nigga. So I'm like, okay, I'm still blowing him up, and I'm at this point, I'm like, I'm not turning around, nigga. Like, you gonna get in this car. Like, I don't care. Like, you don't have an option. What are you doing? Answer the phone. Are you dumb? I'm angry at this point. So I go, and I'm just like, I'm still on the path to his house. Like, I'm still going, because now at this point, I've never been like an insecure person. Like, oh my God, I'm getting cheated on. That wasn't the first thing in my head. It's just like, maybe he in the shower trying to freshen up, and, you know, like, can't get to the phone. So I'm just like, okay. So I'm pulling up. I'm calling him. I'm like literally a street over from the house. I'm calling him, calling. He's still not answering. So I'm texting him like, hey, I'm literally like 2 minutes away. Like, come outside type shit. Bro. I pull around the corner, and then my GPS is like, your destination is on the left. I look to the left. I'm like, that can't be my destination. It's a nigga and a bitch outside arguing. So I'm like, that can't be the house. That's not my destination. Can't be. Son. Woo! I need to grab me a cough drop. Lubricate my throat. Vicks just got some free promo off me. So, what ended up happening was they were out there arguing. And I pulled up, and I'm like, no. This can't be my man. Impossible. So, let me chew this shit up, because it's not working with me trying to record and suck on this. That sounded bad. Ooh. I'm back. So I'm like, I know this ain't my man arguing with this girl. Like, what's going on? So I'm like, maybe I'm blind. I'm like, let me roll down the window. I failed to mention, I had my 2 little cousins riding with me, Velvet and Aaliyah. I had them to ride with me. At the time, I was 19, so they had to be 14 or 15, one of those. So they're in the back seat, and they're like, oh my God, like, what's going on? Kind of like, because, you know, my little cousins were, I won't say grown, mature. So they kind of knew, like, what was going on. Like, oh, he cheating? Oh, like, you know. And they know me. And they know I will spaz, yo. Like, I'm crazy. Like, I wouldn't even say crazy, but my temper can get the best of me sometimes. They're looking at me like, and then they looking at each other like, bitch. So at that point, I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let me just roll down this window. So I roll down the window, and I'm like, what the fuck is up? And I see them arguing, and I guess she's arguing with him about where he's going. So in my head, they live together. So really, I didn't catch him cheating. I caught him cheating on her. So technically, I guess I was the other woman, but mind you, there was no sign of another woman. So I'm just like, oh my God. So I rolled down the window, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking crazy? Yelling out the window. Because now at this point, I don't feel like I have the right to be so upset, because this is her live-in boyfriend. Like, this is her man. So I'm like, wow. So I'm literally going off. And then I start, like, I feel my rage building up. So at that point, I'm like, Lord, Jesus, take the wheel, literally. Like, so then my cousin's in the back seat panicking, like, oh my God, calm down. And I'm just like, fuck that. I was going crazy. Fuck that shit. You fuck nigga. Fuck you. Fuck nigga. I'm spazzing, son. Because, like, at this point, this is somebody I love at this point. This is somebody I'm thinking I'm going to marry. We're going to have kids. We're going to get matching tattoos. Like, we're going to bring our first child into the world together, because, you know, that's a part of my American dream. Like, I don't want my man to have other kids. I want my first child to be his first child. Like, I don't want it to be my first child and something so special, and to him it's just another kid. No. The rage, ding, 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 ding. It hit the very top, son. The elevator went all the way up to the top. I could not stop. I'm spazzing. So now I got this deranged, crazy look in my face, like, I turn around to my little cousins. They both in the back seat because he was going to get in the front. I'm like, I'm about to drive the car into the fucking house, because they were on the porch. I'm going to smush them with the car and drive their ass into the house. My cousins in the back seat started screaming, "Ah! No, please, please calm down. Please calm down. Please calm down. You going to kill us. You going to kill yourself. Like, please." Don't care. Fuck that. I threw the car in reverse. And then I turned the wheel and I faced the car towards them, so the headlights is on them. And they're still arguing. So, like, he like, I'm finna go. I told you I was leaving. Nigga, you not going nowhere with me, love. I done called you every fucking nigga in the book. And you think you going somewhere with me? No. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? Got something for his ass. I step on the gas real hard as if I'm about to floor it into the house. And something flashed in my head like, "Stop, dumbass." And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. And then, so what ended up happening is, I go, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave. So I turn around, I look at him, and I'm like, son, fuck you. Fuck her. Fuck y'all. I'm out this bitch. And my mom at the time was living in Opalaka. So I drive off and I go around the corner to my mom's house. And I sit like in the driveway and I'm just crying. Tears, like crying like, oh my God, my dream man is not a dream. He's a nightmare. Like, I just dropped my head. Like, my head fell on the steering wheel. Like, I like a movie. Like, my head is on the steering wheel and I'm just like, ah! Crying so loud and hysterical. I'm just like, this nigga, oh my God. How do y'all be living double lives like that? Oh my God, I was miserable. I was just like, wow. I'm going to college as a single woman. But then, when I got there, I wasn't single for long, which is crazy. I was hurt as fuck. I was like, so I cried and I cried and I cried. And I sat there and I cried until I couldn't cry no more, because I was not going back home for my uncle to be like, I told you these niggas ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. I was not going back to that. So I had to, first, me and my cousins had to come up with a reason as to why he didn't show up back with us. So I was just like, listen, we not telling them what happened. We not going to, hey, we never discussing this again, okay? Don't tell nobody, you know. And they kept that secret. That story has not gotten out until now. So I was like, I can't tell my uncle that I caught this nigga cheating and that's why he's not coming home with us. So I sat there, I finished crying, I got myself together, and I went back, you know, like everything was cool. And I was just like, yeah, I decided I didn't want to bring him around yet. It's not time for you guys to meet him. So I just went, talked to him for a little while, spent a little time. And yeah, I'm good to go. Like, I can move to Tallahassee off the strength of the little bit of time left that we spent. When in my heart, I was screaming, crying, and beating his ass in my mind. So I was just like, yeah, no. What's crazy is after that, he was blowing my phone up. Let me explain, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, love, there's nothing to explain. Like, I don't want to hear it. To this day, he like, damn, I really lost out on a good woman all over some bullshit. That wasn't my girl, blah, 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 blah. That was my ex. And I'm just like, I should have looked at the signs. I should have really paid attention. But when you really love somebody or you're in such a strong like, you don't pay attention to stuff like that because you wanted to be what you wanted to be. And I was just like, fuck. Now, I've created a system in my head, which sounds really crazy, but I've created an unlike system in my head. So the moment you start tripping on some bullshit, I've trained myself to be able to unlike you, because I know what to do to make myself unlike you. I've learned myself, and I've created that system to prevent me from being a dumbass and to prevent me from getting my feelings hurt. So now that I have the unlike system, it won't be no more of that bullshit, and I won't be in my feelings crying or none of that. So yeah, that is the story about how I caught my ex-boyfriend cheating. Well, cheating, but not on me, I guess on her. So thanks for tuning in to my story time. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Tag a friend, tell a friend, click share, leave a comment. Also, make sure you guys inform me on more videos that you would like to see, like maybe some get ready with me videos, or me custom making wigs. Like, yeah, this is one of them. Or anything. Oh, before I go, other updated questions. I'm still single. Okay, nobody don't want me. Music coming soon. Right now, I am doing a 3K giveaway on my hair page at stallion.hairco. I'm giving away a 12-inch bob lace front wig. So make sure y'all go follow the page to enter. It's definitely worth it. Quality hair. Again, thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, all of that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All things Aqua. Music coming soon. Thanks for the support and all the subscriptions. I love you guys.